Hi friends, welcome back to another video. I will be sharing with you a flip through of our new homeschool curriculum for language arts, and it's through Common Sense Press, learning language arts through literature. Now, I love the fact that this curriculum was approaching language arts through a literature component, and that was one of the things that gravitated me towards the curriculum. So Common Sense Press, Learning Language Arts Through Literature, it is a complete language arts program for first grade through high school. Using an integrated approach to teaching, students will learn the skills appropriate for each grade level in the context of quality literature. Reading real books instead of basal stories makes reading more attractive to the student. This creates a deeper understanding and generates greater interest in grammar, writing mechanics, vocabulary, spelling, and other language skills. The goal of any language arts program should be to equip the student for a lifetime of communication through the written and spoken word. Now, all levels are written for a 36-week school year. Grades 1 through 8 include a teacher's book written in a conversational format, making it easier to use with little or no preparation time for the teacher. Student activity books are available for the 1st through 8th grade. All levels. Now, something worth mentioning of this curriculum, it is written from a Christian viewpoint, and there is some Christian content within the curriculum. So I felt like that was important to know that I did not mention during my curriculum picks. It didn't even occur to me, and a very kind viewer pointed out, kind of asked if it was. So it is being written from a Christian perspective, Christian viewpoint, and there is some Christian content within the curriculum. So since I'm going to be reusing this intro for the rest of the Learning Language Arts Through Literature flip-throughs, I might as well reuse it because I don't want to have to repeat myself, right? So I will link up here which grade level I will be going through today. Okay, today I will be sharing with you the grade book. Now this one is focusing on grammar, vocabulary, analogies, word study, book studies, composition, narrative writing, persuasive writing, and research. Now this one is geared for grades 8. Now one of the great things that you will notice about the Learning Language Arts Through Literature series is that you won't find a grade level in front of your book. You can use your placement tests, and sometimes if the curriculum is a little more advanced than those that you have used in the past, you may have to fall back a grade or forward a grade. But there's no grade in the front of the book. However, very discreetly, you will find it in the very back of it. So this one is geared for 8th grade, and I will be using it with an 8th grade student this year. So primarily based on dictation, your student will learn all the components of language arts in one easy-to-use book. A 5-week writing unit prepares students for high school writing and research, as well as continued study in prefixes, suffixes, and root words. 4 book studies are designed to expand understanding through various activities involving reading and writing skills. So here are the table of contents. So for the 4 book studies for this grade, the first book study is Daddy Longlegs. Your second book study is A Lantern in Her Hand. Third one is Eric Liddell. And the final one is God's Smugglers. Now there is literature within the curriculum, so those will be, those are already included, but not the book studies. So here is dictation lessons. So this is the teacher manual that I'm showing you here. So you'll notice that you will have the same information that your student has along with this portion right here. This is extra. It's got your teacher's note for that lesson, and then your answers to each of your corresponding days. So for day 1, these are your answers. So the student notebook only has the questions, and you'll have your answers on the far right. So as you can see, we're on day 3, day 4, and day 5, and then we have a review activity. And this is lesson 2. So let me show you lesson 1 of your student activity. Lesson 1, here it is. So I will be reading this and she will be writing it from dictation. Here's day 2. So everything on lesson 1 is going to be surrounded by the literature of a man called Peter. And that is the beginning of lesson 2. So for 8th grade, it's going to look a lot more intensive than the younger grades. In the back of your student activity, you will find your appendix. It's going to have some glossaries, your prefixes, suffixes, and roots. Here is your commonly misspelled word list, spelling rules, capitalization rules, comma rules, and here's your personal spelling list. So for your teacher for your teacher manual, you will need to have it in handy since you're going to need your follow-up questions or for dictation and your answers right here. But what I do enjoy about having the teacher manual is that you get to see everything that basically your student has in front of them. So you're not having to look over their shoulder. So that is your flip through for the grade book. So I hope you guys enjoyed this flip through. Be sure to check out in the description box. I will share with you a link and a promotional code that I have for 15% off the curriculum. So be sure to check that out and take advantage of that coupon if you are at all interested in it. So yeah, I hope you guys have a blessed day. Give it a thumbs up before you leave, and if you have not subscribed, I would love to have you around. So stick around. Have a great day.